Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Monsieur. I thought I come and wish you a good day. I'm sorry I haven't had time to shave. Very soon it's going to be very, very nice. I'm going to be able to change my wardrobe, take care of my teeth, my glasses, get a haircut, get a new house. It's all wonderful. It's all coming. I'm going to pull a few cards. I'm going to keep those cards there. I'm going to pull a card and discuss a few ideas about spiritual ascension path, the call of the heart, and sing a song a cappella and to finish and pull out some oracles. The card of the day is the crossroads. The crossroads. We got to make a right or make a left. It's very important to make choices. Sometimes it's just about surrendering, letting go, getting counsel on what is the best situation, but pausing, learning to pause. There is no rush or anything. So, but it's very important to know that the path of ascension is very real. The point of freedom, the eternal joy of liberation, of the nirvana. I've experienced it. I know it is real, but it takes a lot of stamina. It takes a lot of perseverance and courage, because in order to achieve that fifth dimensional frequency of being, we need to traverse the fourth dimension. We need to address all of our fear, all of our dreams, all of our desires, all of our intentions. Everything has been accumulated on the astral plane, and we need to traverse it in order to achieve that state of being. For the fifth dimension is more a state of being than a place. Yet there are parallel dimensions where we'll be able to project ourselves when the time comes. For there was billions of other worlds in this galaxy alone that we could have decided to come into the physical existence, but we chose that one. Personally, our group, a spiritual group, we came from the North Star, and we were called by the call from the heart. We were led to this solar system. So it's like this is the only guide we ever needed. And so, but we all came in with plans. We all came into each incarnation with karma, certain lessons we need to learn during these incarnations, and so a array of experiences we choose. So it's very impossible to compare yourself or anybody else, because we're all learning different lessons in relationship to what we need to guide us to freedom. The soul will eventually descend. The soul, the eternal soul, will descend. The soul will. The understanding in relationship to the soul is that the soul loves you as you are. The soul will take the situation in hand from where it is, from now, from here, from whatever condition, and will find a way towards liberation. Once the soul is in control of each human being, the plan of the earth will turn into paradisical, because all our dreams and all our visions that we have is always a desire, a deep desire. It's always a preparation for the next level. So it's very much about understanding. It's not about an event. It's a step-by-step process where we get acclimated to ever-increasing higher frequency of inner peace and joy, and connect to larger harmonics in our consciousness, in our mind. For our guides are here to stabilize our vibration, to protect us, to guide us, to inspire us, and to co-create with us. So just connect to your guides, the divine beings. So what is it we bring to this process? We bring our energy. Just by being born, we bring our energy. Then we bring our message, then we bring our actions. For me, it's mostly about the art and the projects I have, but it's all about... So it is very important also to solidify your aura. I've noticed that. I talked about that a little bit in past videos. Just to ask your guardian angel to solidify, to use the blue sword of Michael to cut out all the ties to all the past, all the contracts, and then invite Saint Germain to transmute anything that's still negative within your energy field, and then you seal it. Then you cultivate this white light. If something darker comes up, you call on the violet fire and you transmute it when it comes. And so, for Source is the controller of all reality. Why does not God give us instantaneously what we want if He loves us so much and is so powerful? But in truth, it's like He wants to, in the seventh dimension, when we achieve the liberation of our consciousness, which is the angelic level, anything we ask for, anything we desire, manifest instantaneously. But here there is a whole learning process in becoming sovereign or achieving this... But I also wanted to say the reincarnation machine is over, this Orion machine. So because before that the souls were made to feel very guilty about whatever happened during their life, and so they forced us into reincarnation. Now there's a lot of things have changed, so there is no more entrapment on any level after death. It's very important to respect the beliefs of others. Understanding that every religious belief is connected to higher truths, higher forms of divinity. So respect the sacred sites, respect the sacred text, respect the beliefs and paths of every religious process. It's like there is not one that is better than another. It's just there is some that are more appropriate to certain souls, and for it's only one and the source that will eventually retrieve everything, because it's all about connecting to the living presence of God. That's never been. God is in all the past, all the present, and all the future. It cannot be separated from anything, and God is fully conscious of all things. So it's about learning to tune in each moment, present moment, to that presence, and following the flow. The past is patience. We've been asked to be very patient, and so it's like it's part of the process in the super universe. Patience, where we are now, is conditioning. It's like we want to be free from the herd mind conditioning, to be sovereign, to be the lion. And the future is going to be trust. How wonderful is that? So we're going to be able to make this leap of faith. In the invisible world, we're going to be fulfilled. It is the kind of fulfillment to be to have achieved everything we want to achieve. Everything in the internal world has been achieved. So it's like now it's time of rest and relaxation and enjoyment, and it's okay to be lazy. But on the outside world, our focus needs to be very sharp, very fine pointed. So we need to be very, very precise in relationship to maintaining this frequency, and not allowing all the chords there is all those chords that come from the past to make us exhausted. I hear it's called suppression. So so whenever there is like some heavier situation, just project into something. It's about projection. For the projections are necessary, then not project too much, but to have try to figure out a little bit what's coming to you. And so it's like, but the projection will not be what it is, what the truth of the situation. What's going to be happening is a rebirth. And after the rebirth, we're going to be able to move into the full participations. So it's all coming in the physical world. And so I also wanted to discuss the idea. I talked about the divine counselors. For divine counselors are paradisical beings that are an assistance to all realms in the universe of universes. And I've seen them. They were shown to me, the seven order. They're all very different. They're all very beautiful beings. I hope working with them in the future. But I've never seen a perfecter of wisdom or a perfecter of wisdom or a universal sensors. I don't know what they look like. There was never a necessity for me to see them, but everybody needs counsel. Even the Ancient of Days, which are the highest, they rule over 100,000 local universe. They become the administrator of every world planet that have achieved light and life. They are the fullness of the eternal ascension as a civilization. So at which point those planets leave the universe circuits to be integrated within the super universe circuits of the Ancient of Days, and they are eternally settled. And so, but even the Ancient of Days that were over 1 trillion inhabited world, they need to know what God thinks at any moment in relationship to any situation. So the perfecter, the divine counselors are like into the universe to assist the world. But the Ancients of Days are using reflective spirits. But reflective spirits are paradise beings. There are only 49 reflective spirits, and Majeston, the center of reflectivity. And then, but they couldn't read, they couldn't understand those reflective spirits. So God created the image aids that fix the energy that the reflective spirit has been fixed within the image aids, and so the Ancient of Days can consult all seven or any number of reflective images. So we send greetings to them. We thank them. Looking forward to returning to the higher realm. And so I thank you very much for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I will finish with this song. I wasn't sure. I think it was a French song. I think it was. I thought I was singing one in English. Why I'm singing this one is just it's a little bit more romantic. It's called "All I Want Is You." You say you want diamonds on a ring of gold. You say you want your story to remain untold. But all the promises we make, from the cradle to the grave, when all I want is you. You say you'll give me a highway with no one on it, treasures just to look upon it, all the riches in the night. You say you'll give me eyes in the moon of blindness, a river in a time of dryness, a harbor in the tempest. But all the promises we make, from the cradle to the grave, when all I want is you. You say you want your love to work out right, to last with me through the night. You say you want diamonds on a ring of gold, your story to remain untold, your love not to grow cold. But all the promises we break, from the cradle to the grave, when all I want is you. You, all I want is you. All I want is you. Bit of a romantic song, but sometimes we have to let go. I'm going to talk about this nature. For biological romance, biological union is a biological imperative. Right? It's like it's part of the process of physical life, and yet I will talk about it in my next video. But it's like then there are some that have discovered this union inside of them with the source, with the creator. Continue to make your request. Ask for what you want. The universe will provide. Know that it will provide. If you ask and you don't believe, the universe will provide. The universe can have to wait until you believe it. So just the highest wisdom is the mission, to understand your mission, to understand the meaning of your life, to understand what is coming, what will be your sense, your joy, your expression. Your mission is always about what you're most qualified to do, what you came here to find joy. What we need to understand is patience, to hold on to the vision, to hold on to the energy. What we need to do is determination, to be determined, to not allow anything to distract us, or as little as possible. And the outcome is recomfort. We're going to be able to find this recomfort. So it's going to be quite wonderful. Well, thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Salut.